Hey guys, and welcome to the first video. This video is going to be looking at the Community Revamp Suggestions list. Now, Community Revamp is a mod currently in development, although the 1.02 release is out. So basically, what Community Revamp does is takes fan suggestions, the ones that have actually good quality, and it turns them, whether those be from Reddit r/Minecraft suggestions, the Minecraft forum on the game suggestions page, wherever that be, and it puts them into a mod, which works to expand the vanilla experience. So what I'm going to be doing today is actually looking at everything coming. So, yeah. Normal text is an official suggestion not yet added to the mod. Italics is a suggestion that has been partially implemented. And bold italics is a suggestion that has been fully implemented. The first suggestion is walls now stack on top of each other. Like this. That way, they can be used as well. Walls. The second is, on a tamed cat, if you right-click with a golden nugget, it will add a yellow bell to the collar design. Just slight aesthetic changes like that actually add to the game. The grass now grows under upside-down slabs and stairs. Not sure what it means by that. Oh, it means like this. Actually, yeah, that would actually be a really good suggestion for building. The next is the swamp overhaul. This one I am really hyped about. Willow trees, cattail plants, toads and frogs, dragonflies, fireflies, and more. We're actually going to read this one. Swamps in most, and credit to the u/Enderg for making this. Swamps in most video games can be one of the most ambient areas in most games. Unfortunately, this is not the case for Minecraft. Now the Mojang has decided to go through all the biomes and revamp them one by one, as shown in the whole Biome Chooser event. I will take the opportunity to show swamps can be updated too. Hold on, wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, I hope you can hear now. The swamps in Minecraft are a missed opportunity for a very immersive and ambient biome, and that needs fixed. Well, I'm here to show you the new swamp. Yes, this is coming to the mod. New willow trees, cattail plants, frogs and toads, dragonflies, fireflies, and more. New swamp cattails will spawn near the shores of the swamp water. And you can see they can go on land and partially submerged. Willow trees will spawn in different shapes depending on if they grow in water or land. Or on land. Oh, so on land they're like cool trees, and in the water they're like mangroves. And also, cattails act as roosting place for dragonflies. At night, fireflies will replace the dragonflies. With the simple change of trees, the swamp suddenly becomes a very atmospheric biome. So there's the redesign of the swamp. Simple swap of a tree and a new plant, and boom, completely different yet better. Okay, the willow trees. The new trees of the swamp biome. Willow trees will change in shape. Okay, yeah, I did that. Sapling on land, sapling in water, and yes, you can actually grow them in the water. New tree comes a new plant set. Willow stripped logs, plants, doors, trapdoors, saplings, and leaves. And with the new wood comes a new swamp hut redesign. I really like this willow wood. The inside is actually tall enough to fit the witch's hat now. And before we say, isn't the willow tree rather complicated compared to the other trees? No, there are other trees in the game that are more complex than the willow tree, so the willow tree fits in rather actually well. Willow set feels like it belongs in the swamp, no? Dragonflies and fireflies. Firefly in a bottle. Dragonfly in a bottle. Toads, frogs, and poisonous frogs. The frog. The poison frogs. And frog legs. And there's toads too there. And then this is the Strider spider. A hostile mob for the swamp. Yeah, that's the swamp suggestion. Then there's the new clouds. If a mushroom has a potion effect on it, the stew it produces will be suspicious stew with that potion effect on it. If you sneak while placing bamboo, it will be placed perfectly centered. Walls, both old and new, shouldn't have holes when put on top of each other so they can be used as walls. How palm trees should be. This one is coming to the mod. Palm trees and planks and more. First things first, they should also spawn on warm beaches, not just in deserts. They should also spawn in groups around bodies of water found in the deserts, also known as an oasis. Palm wood. Palm wood should not just be a recolor of the normal wood texture. You cannot get a tropical feel from that type of wood. The texture must be altered to look like this. Vertical planks are also there. Vertical planks are also... okay. I made a suggestion before discussing paper lanterns. Not me, Energy. Here are the palm paper lanterns, which I really like. Because palm wood is the first to travel vertically, you can do some pretty cool stuff with it paired with the other wood types. So here it is, how palm trees should be in Minecraft. And palm saplings can grow in sand and dirt. Palm logs come in two variations, normal and dark. Dark logs are on top of each palm tree. Where the coconuts grow, both will give normal palm planks. Palm planks travel vertically. Coconuts. If unknown coconuts will be added, palm trees... It's unknown if coconuts will be added. Palm trees don't only produce coconuts. Other types can make dates and other things. Coconuts are added, I'm not quite sure what their main use would be. I have an idea of a fun little quirk they have. While players are mining palm trees, coconuts can fall off the tree and land on the player. Coconuts can cause a debuff called Confusion, which will reverse the player's controls for a while. You can give mobs this effect by punching them with a coconut. The coconut will break on their head upon punching them, so it's a one-time use weapon of sorts. This would just be a quirk of the coconut. It will also have a main use, which I'm not sure of. Anyway, that is my vision of a palm tree should be. I hope the developers will use a similar approach to mine, or perhaps even better. Make bamboo craftable into blowguns. Blowguns can shoot tipped darts. Tipped darts are crafted with bamboo. No picture here, but okay, yeah, blowguns and tip darts, that sounds cool. Soups should make a drinking noise instead of the eating noise. Slight change there, but still good. Leash 2 fences together. Like so. I actually do think that should be in the game. Make the new lectern block naturally generate in the new village church. Rename mining fatigue to fatigue because it no longer just affects mining. Creative inventory should have a crafting space just like the survival one. Skeletons should have a rare chance of spawning with a crossbow. Make screenshots accessible from the Minecraft launcher. A suspicious stew using a chorus flower yields the levitation status effect. Add a legitimate way for creative players to place floating gravity blocks, so we don't have to rely on bugs. Similar to how Mojang did a biome vote, they should also do a structure vote. Not sure how that's supposed to go into the mod, but okay. Phantoms don't spawn in mushroom islands. If the dragon egg was destroyed, or there isn't a dragon egg in the world, it should respawn when you defeat the dragon again. Now, with pandas been added, I think it's time polar bears got a rework. They can hunt salmon in the ocean, have a unique swimming animation, and in the iceberg biome, they have dens. We have waterlogged blocks, so why not lava-logged blocks? Tridents thrown from the offhand should return to the offhand. Regeneration should be a poison to undead mobs. Snow logging, snow layer, not block. Make /enchant actually useful and let you go beyond enchantment restrictions. Improving signs and their UI. Oh, I clicked on the wrong thing there. Wait, did I? Why does this lead to this? Oh, here. Like this. This is actually really good, and you need an insec. Yeah, now that they... Oh, you can use different dyes. That's pretty cool. I would suggest, though, that since they added black dye to the game, which pretty much takes away the entire use of ink sacs, you wouldn't be using black dye on a sign, you'd be using an ink sac, since you write with ink. To anyone who still writes with ink. Yeah, allow andesite, diorite, and granite to replace cobblestone in crafting recipes for tools. Endermites should have a unique sound instead of the silverfish sounds. Ladders can be placed like scaffolding. Click on the top ladder and it will keep building downwards. Minecarts moving at high speeds should damage entities that they crash. Minecarts moving at high speeds should damage entities they crash/bump into instead of bouncing off and going back. Mushrooms that can be placed on the sides of logs. I'm not sure if there's a picture. Oh, there is. Oh yeah, that would actually be really cool. Or maybe adding bracket fungi. Remove waterlogged. Add filler material. Water, lava, snow, tall grass, lava, sand, modded fluids, cave air, whatever. Maybe even fog eventually. So for everything. If colored light ever gets added, black colored or transparent colored lamps should prevent mob spawning without producing visible light. If cats are going to wander villages, domestic dogs should too. Not wolves, I mean actual dogs, like IRL. You should be able to use golden apples/golden carrots as an offer of peace to calm down angry zombie pigmen. New game rule, insomnia requirement equals number of days. Change how long it takes for phantoms to spawn. Shift right clicking note blocks should lower the note. Path half blocks, not dirt slabs, but path slabs. Snowballs should heal snowmen. Slow skeletons down when they draw back their bows. Bone meal should work for sugarcane if it works for bamboo. You can waterlog a path block to make it into a small puddle. The red lines from the fireworks should be changed to the color of the fireworks star you put it in. Oh, I know what it means by that. The stripes on it. Vexes should occasionally spawn in a roofed forest at night, an allusion to fairies or will-o-wisps. The map recipe should not consume the compass. Stair orientation is only changed by the addition of other stair blocks. Walls properly stack on top of each other. Fishing Overhaul by Fish G. This is a actual really good suggestion. This dude makes really good suggestions. Here, you guys can read this if you want. Muskets. Food and Hunger Overhaul. Better dungeons. One larger, unique for each biome, instead of single room underground ones. Ant dungeons. Found in mesa biomes. Fanatic update. Okay, well, it's not here. Let's see. Albino mobs. Basic improved industry. Hopper pipes. Crimson Forest. Greasy Troll 4. Crimson Forest. This one is a really good suggestion. You guys really need to read through this. Customizable settings and tweaks. New uses and tweaks. Weaponized rockets. Improved minecarts. Ancient zombie. Owls. Improved music placement and audio loops. 5 different hoe enchantments. You guys can search up all these suggestions if you want. Fleshins. The oblivious defenders of the nether. Reaches. The tendrils of the void. Earthworm. The desert mini-boss. Redstone Delayer. Sapphire, not just another tool. Cubic chunks. Deeper caves. Colored light by Galactic Muffin. 9 Lupus Expos. Here are his suggestions. Blossom Grove. And this was the old version. As you can see, it adds in new flowers, new bushes, all new types of stuff. New trees. I actually really like this biome. The Oasis. Fungi biome. Tropical Islands. Savannah. Wild West Desert. Autumn Forest biome. Oh, that one's already in community revamp. Frost biome. Darklands. Pigeons. Cross rails and changes to currently existing rails. And give us a use to other villager professions. Custom blocks, items, entities, and menus. Gemstones and customizing equipment. Oh, Fishgee's Autumnal Forest is actually really good. It's you guys really need to search that up. Basically, it adds in maple trees, maple wood, stripped logs, all that stuff. Turkeys, which at the moment I don't think you can breed. They're like old Minecraft mobs, though. When you kill them, they respawn. Because they're supposed to be hunting things. Black bears. Cool structures are like a cabin in the woods and pumpkin play, huge pumpkin with witches in it. There's you can actually get sap from the trees with spiles. There's sap blocks, you can cook it into maple syrup and make pancakes. Sweet bread. Basically a ton of new things with the new fall biome. Instead of adding seasons, it just adds a fall biome. Villagers actually work instead of just running around all day. That's actually in 1.14. Not why that. No, don't know why that's still there. When an anvil is dropped on tools or armor laying on the ground, they are decrafted into their components. 50% efficiency. Applies to armor stands as well. When minecarts are destroyed, they do not separate into their components. New mushroom varieties on the Mushroom Island. Village Pack. New skin format. Testificate. When there is a pillage, special music should be played to reinforce the feeling that the village is being attacked by massive forces. Pillagers should be attacked by and hostile to zombies. When the pillager beast dies, all pillagers should flee the village they're raiding. Illusioner illagers disguised as villagers should spawn in roofed forest biomes. When the villager is approached and the player tries to trade with it, smoke pops out and the illusioner attacks the player. When jungle villages are finally added, they should be a treehouse village. Iron golems should be immune to arrows and pillager arrows and just bounces off. It would be a good idea because the iron golem is solid iron and a good way to defend the villages from pillagers. Iron golems should be healed by the blacksmith and have different textures based on how low their health is. Villager heredity. Stripped logs structured near villages at the edge of forest. Underground pack. Crystals and crystal blocks, the key to fully customizable light levels and pretty caves. The upper caves. Amber, gem used for displaying item and relaxation. The upper caves is actually a really, really good suggestion. I'm going to read this. Welcome to the upper caves. Since the underground world does never have a proper update, I decided to expand on the area of the underground that I believe is very seldom spoken of. Yes, that 4-block deep layer of dirt across the surface of the world has a lot of potential to be a significant portion of the underground world. The upper caves posted a small bundle of ideas I had for this area. I hope my presentation convinces you that expansion of this area is all too necessary. The premise of this concept is that this 4-block deep layer of dirt is now 20 blocks deep in some areas of the world. With cobblestone boulders, iron ore, and clay spawning as ores in a dirt environment, the upper caves offers a better approach to mining in a new world, without forcing changes to the speed of progression. Additionally, it makes clay more common in the world in a way that fits. 2 new insect mobs give the upper caves life. Grub worms can be collected in a bowl and can be deployed at any time to distract other hungry arthropods. And they can also be combined with mushrooms to make a quick bowl of soup. Fireflies cast a dim light throughout the upper caves and can be collected in a jar for an aesthetic light source. I'm guessing they'll use the same fireflies that are being in the swamp suggestion when all these suggestions get added to the mod. All of this combined with an ample amount of mushrooms and ferns thriving by little light, and we have a complete environment that players can explore in their first few days. The concept doesn't change a lot above the surface. Hill variants of biomes are unaffected by the change. They still generate with exposed stones and ores. Extreme hills, deserts, mesas, and other irregular biomes without a consistent grassy surface or biomes with a mountainous nature are also void of the changes. I hope you like this idea, and even if you don't agree with all my ideas, I hope I convince you that the dirt layer can be so much more. I had a lot of fun working on this. Thanks for reading. The Upper Caves. I just read all this, so you guys can read that. Oh, he posted on r/Minecraft and r/Minecraft suggestions. Welcome to the Upper Caves. This is actually really cool. There's ferns, mushrooms. Cobblestone boulders, iron ore, and clay. I really like this. Ocean Improvements Parts 1 to 3. This was actually made before Update Aquatic, but they're still adding all these features. You guys can read all of this. That's part 1. Okay, that is not found for some reason. What the hell is going on with my mic? Nether pack. Ghasts should have significantly more health. Magmafin, the lava kraken. Gastlings. End pack. Hot air balloons. Corins, a new danger to the end. Amethyst, which is wireless redstone. So this is the document. These are all the confirmed features at the moment coming to Community Revamp. More of these are being added all the time. So far, the only one added is the Autumnal Forest and the Rotten Tree, which isn't on this list for some reason, but it's like a rotten tree you can find in deserts and savannas. But they're rare. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna make more community revamp videos. Yeah. This was too long of a video. Bye.